Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft with Niceberg. It has been a while, but we are back in the world and I'm going to share a few things and then we'll get on with the episode. So one of the things I want to share is the rebuild of the starter home, and I started to do this. I think even this farm area is all brand new to everybody. So I wanted to continue our beautification of this area. I think we did the Nether portal in the last episode, and I wanted to create some more area for our farms and an interesting space to come into the starter area here. And this is the rebuild of our starter home. And of course, it's not really much of a starter home when you think about the terracotta that I'm using and where we had to go to get the terracotta from a long way away. But this is the build that I kind of came up with and played around with for a little while and tossed up. And this even encloses our area to the underground and to the zombie spawner down there. And I also built a little pen for the cows over here, which is actually pretty frustrating because they're all hanging out over there. And then some of them have even swum around this little cliffside. Hello, friend. And are now wandering out over there. So, little new build for the starter house there. Three, two. And now for some other news. As the year starts here, I feel like I'm fractured in this world and don't really have a plan, and am thinking that three, two. So as the new year starts, and hopefully I get back onto a little bit of a schedule, want to run around here real quick and check some things out, see where our progress is. This is the tree farm that we built. This was mostly because I needed the wood for the floors, and the design here has recently been redone to include the storage room over here, a way up to the elevator up to our platform where we run the tree farm from, and all those kinds of things, and then some support posts and all of that. This is kind of a fun build for me to do, both from a redstone standpoint and from a design standpoint. Built with some depth there and that kind of thing. So the tree farm's looking good. We've got the bamboo farm over here. Again, a more recent build in the world that is functioning super well. In fact, our silo over here is full, like 100% full, and really hasn't been running for very long. So plenty of bamboo there. Our wool farm is still ticking along over here. Again, I was pretty proud of this build when it went up. I like the colors here, but it is still functioning, and I'm not sure. Some of these are obviously out of the scissors are out, the shears are out, but some of them are still getting cut. So we're getting wool on the regular, which is pretty impressive. I have never once refilled the shears there. Our original iron farm I didn't take down because, hey, you can never have too much iron. This moss farm is a pretty big disappointment for me. The moss farm here never really functioned the way I expected it to. Oh, although it sounds like I've got it running right now, and I didn't realize that. Yeah, but this just never really ran the way I expected it to. It didn't refill the bone meal the way that I thought it would. I think all that bone meal is in there from the mob farm, actually. So I refilled that a while ago. So that's been running for a bit. Of course, we've also got our villager breeder over here, which for some reason has been broken for a while. I think I mentioned that. But this thing worked really well for us when we needed it. But now we're out of villagers. Our farmer somehow got down here. Oh, I'm missing a bunch of glass here. Oh, I have no idea what's happened to this thing. Oh, this is really broken. Okay. Well, that's broken. Our honey farms, we finally got working. I learned a lot about honey farms and what you had to do with honey farms and beeswax farms, just bee farms in general. They're obviously out of either shears or bottles right now. But the wheat farms are also really clicking along here. These really worked well. So plenty of wheat and bread and things. On the other side, then, our carrot farms, which are great. And as we go into, actually, let's go ahead and head into our base here from the main doors. As we head into the first floor, our first floor was our librarian floor, and all of our villagers in here with all the book trades that we need and a bunch of stonemasons that I got a bunch of quartz from for other parts of this build, which was super fantastic and very useful. Floor number 2 was this neat little sugarcane farm. This has been around for a long time and has been working very well and appears to be full now at this point, finally. So the sugarcane farm, that's been clicking. We made this smelter. I did this smelter mostly for the glass that we used at the Ocean Monument, which we'll go take a look at here in just a second. So that's the smelter, the big smelter, auto smelter. And then we get to our storage room, which this storage unit is great, maybe a little bit more trouble than it's worth. And obviously we didn't even fill up halfway, but worked really well for us. Lots of bulk storage over here, shulker box, unloader. This is all working pretty well. And yeah, this was not a bad build, but again, just maybe not what we need right now in the world. So we'll see. I still haven't sorted everything out. This new map room went up after the cherry blossom trees came out. I wanted to build something with those, and this is I like this map room. This was fun to build as well. Used the bamboo, used all of the new tree woods and things like that for that room. Really enjoyed that. And then our top floor, that is nothing. This is just openness. Of course, we built this huge cliffside around it, and I did nothing to finish this off. Haven't done anything to finish this off yet. I was going to build the cliff around the upgraded iron farm. This bad boy is producing iron at incredible rates, which is fantastic. Of course, offshore is our raid farm. This bad boy gets me all the emeralds I need for all of our villager trades and everything that we need there. And the last major project that we've really had is the Ocean Monument, which this is the first time that I have ever drained an Ocean Monument or made a prismarine farm out of an Ocean Monument. Really happy with how this all kind of turned out. This was going to originally be like the mega base, right? That I was going to build everything around the Ocean Monument. And instead, I kind of built this. I mean, I don't know if we call these mega bases or not, but this was originally going to be my main base, build everything around it, all the farms and things that I needed were going to kind of go in this space. And then I went over and built that library. It's a model of the Giesel Library in San Diego. That's where a lot of the farms and stuff turned out. But this was originally going to be where everything landed and everything lived. And of course, I decided to put in the rainbows there. So, yeah, this has been a great little world for us to be playing in. And I think this is the last time that we're going to be in it. With the start of the new year and with a hope to maybe get a little bit better on schedule, I am a little motivated to start a new world and start building somewhere else. I think that we have done roughly 26, 27. How many episodes have we done? I believe this would be episode 38 in this world, if I'm not much mistaken. So 38 episodes in this world. And a little bit of stuff to show for it. I don't know that I would describe it as a ton, but we've got some good builds. And and I've had fun in this world. I hope you have too. But I just think that it's time now for us to start fresh in 2024 and get cracking on a brand new adventure. So I hope you enjoyed this world, and maybe we'll come back and visit it someday to look at what I did in my first real series. But I do believe that it's time for us to move on into a brand new world. So I will see you over there.